Christian Ferris.
How are the three of you doing and the rest of the comedians? You know what? I'm not even going to stand on stage. We're going to have conversation with a comedian tonight. How's that? Did you enjoy your food? Was it good? Oh, this is conversation with a comedian. We're going to have conversation. I'm going to get back on stage. I'll look over at you though. So I think that we've gotten things a little out of whack these days. I don't understand how nudity has gotten worse than violence in our country. I mean, nothing really bad ever came from nudity. Nobody ever got hurt from it. I mean, what bad ever came from seeing a boob? Really, maybe a little heavy petting, some So boob makes you laugh. I don't even get to the punchline, it's just boob and you're laughing. But seriously, nothing bad ever came from this. I mean, when was the last time you turned on the news and saw a man masturbate 6 dead tonight at 11? Just doesn't happen. But I guess sex is kind of bad because I guess 1 out of 4 girls has an STD now. Unfortunately, you couldn't bring another one to make this joke funny. There's only 3 of you. I was never good at math, but I kind of like those odds. There's 3 of them. It just doesn't 4. 1. So I was watching the Valtrex commercial the other day, and it said that 70% of people who get genital herpes get it when they don't show, when their mate isn't showing signs. I think the real point of this ad needs to be that 30% of people just don't give a fuck. I mean, how do you go to the I need Valtrex? Well, we should probably check. No. I'm one of the 30. Stupidity has gotten really bad, though. I mean, as a population, I feel that our intelligence is just completely declining. They're putting these people on TV now, these animal people that just go out and antagonize animals for a living. I mean, it's terrible. I'm watching this show the other day, and this guy who had trained lions for 10 years decides he's going to go out into the African Serengeti, whatever, and try to have these lions accept him. So he's walking with his camera crew, and he's like, "Lions are the most vicious creatures in the entire world." He's not really Australian, it's just funny in that way. "Lions are the most vicious creature in the entire world. Mostly lions hunt during the night, but around here it's different." The camera pans over and the lions just sound asleep under a tree. "Look how vicious this creature is." Lion stretches, yawns, goes back to sleep. "Let's see what happens when I go over to it. Oh shit! It's after me!" Why do these guys have to antagonize animals for a living? I don't get it. And it's just showing how stupid we are and though we're putting them on TV. I've come to coin a term now. It's something that I like to call stupidity by proximity. It's when somebody is so dumb that they make you dumb. I was at Wendy's the other day and I pull up to the drive-thru and I order my meal. And the guy goes, "That's going to be $5.25. Is that for here or to go?" I start to actually think about this now. I was going to go home, but maybe I want to come in and eat now. That is stupidity by proximity. I worked at a photo lab when I was younger, and I had a woman actually come up to me and ask me, "What is the difference between the 3-inch and the 4-inch prints?" I had to think because I didn't think that an inch was going to be an acceptable answer for her. I know that we're getting dumber, and I know this because of our current administration. If this isn't a sign that we need to spend more time on our special education system, I don't know what is. I hear now that they're taking their torture techniques from 24. Do they realize Fox doesn't show documentaries? Jack Bauer is not real. Which is like, we gotta get him! We'll get the terrorists for sure! No Jack Bauer? George Bush is a frightening man, though, is he not? Is he just not getting dumber as time goes on? I mean, it's horrible. They put warning labels on all products that are out there because of stupid people. I think 4 years ago, somebody should have tattooed on Atkins story. If I have to know that coffee is hot by the label on the cup, that needs to be on his back. That's all I'm saying. I mean, seriously, I hear he's actually bald and has fashioned his hair to look like a helmet. Falls down a lot. His teleprompter just has words spelled out phonetically. He's like, war on terror, war on terror. I'm happy that the 3 people are here are people that I know. Seriously though, you ever think that like Barbara Bush watches George on television and just kind of really rethinks her whole view on pro-life? I was actually supposed to be aborted. Luckily my mother was unbelievably indecisive. I just learned this a few weeks ago. My folks were in town and I found this information out. But that day when I was 8 makes a whole lot of sense where she just kept jumping out and poking me with a wire hanger. I understand that now. I'm joking. My mother's a wonderful woman. She just threw herself down a flight of stairs and was real mad when I was still standing there. You live with me! Seriously, so clearly, my sense of humor, I don't date much, so I started using these internet dating sites, and it's a real interesting premise. You meet someone, you talk to them a little bit, you go and meet them. I was really disappointed when I went to go and meet this girl. When I got there, she looked a lot like the guy from To Catch a Predator. And she had all these questions she kept asking me, and her family was videotaping the entire thing. It was really awkward. So I decided I was going to leave, and I guess her brothers were real overprotective because like 8 guys tackled me down in the front yard. It's just a real bad thing. It's, you know, they say pedophilia is like an addiction, and cigarettes are like an addiction. I just can't imagine a patch that's going to wean you off, little boy. Listen, that's all I got for you guys tonight, for the 3 of you. Have a good night, guys.